Hey everyone, it's Andrew from 5 Little Ducks Resale, and I wanted to welcome you back into the channel. If you made it through episode 1, thanks for sticking with me. And on tonight's episode, we have some more what solds and a sweet Facebook Marketplace find that I think you might enjoy. Stay tuned. All right, let's jump into some what solds. Hey, future Andrew here. As I was editing this video, I couldn't help but take a jab at myself, since this whole YouTube thing is still pretty new to me, and I'm still getting used to speaking on camera. But I was amused at how many times I used the phrase out the door in reference to selling something. So to make it fun, and for those who might be inclined, feel free to take a drink each time I use that phrase. And to help you out, I'll even notate it for you on the screen. Now, back to the video. The first item was purchased in a lot of wholesale makeup from a company called Wholesale Ninjas. We purchased these last year, and this was a lot of 3 Maybelline Eye Studio Brow Define and Fill Duo pencils. Same person came in and bought all 3 for a total of $20.97 plus shipping on top. Next up, we have a bowling green BGSU Falcons embroidered logo hat. Picked this up at a garage sale a few weeks back for $1 and took an offer of $6.50 plus shipping on top. The next item going out the door is a piece that's being sold on consignment for a friend of my wife's. This is a New With Tags Silhouettes Women's Plus Size Cotton Gauze 2-piece teal shirt shorts outfit. Say that 10 times fast. Ended up taking a best offer on this for $11.50 plus ship. The next item going out the door was a 2004 Texas Beanie Baby. Now guys, you're not going to get rich selling Beanie Babies, but whenever I hear that Beanie Babies no longer sell, I have to take issue with that. Which is funny because 20 years ago, that's how my wife and I got into eBay, was selling Beanie Babies. So here's the story behind this. My youngest daughter went with us to an estate sale, and she found 2 gigantic totes of Beanie Babies. Ended up making a deal with the person to buy them all for about half price. So we ended up paying about $146 for about 185 Beanie Babies. So that works out to, what, $1.27 a piece? And over time, they have sold. And she has made her money back many times over. So it has given her a lesson in business, and it's been great for her as well. All right, guys, I wanted to show you these cool things that I found on Facebook Marketplace. In order for me to do that, I needed to take you out to my garage. Now, this garage is kind of eerily reminiscent to me of the ending scene in Raiders of the Lost Ark, where that guy is wheeling the Ark in the crate into that big warehouse, and he turns the corner and he kind of gets lost into history. This garage reminds me of that for some reason, so please consider that when you see the mess here. But let me reposition the camera and show you what I found. So this is the first of 3 that I have. This is an actual folding chair. It's a padded chair from a WWE event. This was from the VIP experience. Said I was there, from 2014. This chair is in excellent shape. There's really no scratches, no issues with this chair at all. From what I gather, these chairs were, promotional items that were sat ringside and that people could probably purchase and bring with them later. But this one here was from 2014, and it has a bunch of wrestlers that I have no idea who they are, but I'm sure folks might know who they are out there. But again, really, really good shape. Let me kind of flip this around here. This particular one doesn't have any scratches, any dents. There's no rust on this one. This one's awesome. This was the first of 3 that I have, all from different events. Let me show you the next one. All right, and this is chair number 2. This was from the TLC, or Tables, Ladders, and Chairs event from SmackDown Raw. You can see that it was held on December 13, 2009. And this particular chair, again, is a padded, has a nice, cool wrestling design on it. In fact, there's the information here, which is kind of cool. This chair is also in really good shape. The padding doesn't have any rips or tears. The chair itself is, it's good. It doesn't have any rust marks on it or anything like that. It still folds up really, really well. So this was a really cool find. Again, this was from 2009. So awesome. And then there's one more to go. Let me get that ready for you. All right, this is the last of 3 chairs that I picked up, again off Facebook Marketplace. This one was from the Hell in a Cell event on October 3rd, 2010, sponsored by Paper Jams. And it looks as though this is the Undertaker with no eyeballs, which is pretty freaky. As you can see, this chair has some condition issues. There's some, scratches and some rust on here. Even the fabric up here is scratched, but it kind of gives it some authenticity, especially given the graphics and the name of the event here. So pretty cool. So I picked up all of these chairs, each of the 3 chairs, for $20 a piece, and didn't see any similar comps on eBay. But similar styles of chair were selling for over $100 each. So some were selling more than that, some were selling less. So I'm going to list these high and see. Obviously, the biggest challenge I have with these is finding a box big enough to ship them in. Now, I'm not going to list them all together. They will be sold individually. So I'll have to come up with at least 3 boxes, one for each item. So that'll be a challenge. But again, I don't want to list the items until I have a box ready. That way, if it sells quickly, I'm not scrambling around at the end trying to find a box last minute. Let's head back inside and finish up with the what solds. The next item we had going out the door was a Dash Deluxe Rapid Egg Cooker, sold for $9.99 plus shipping. Next item we had going out the door was a Jack Daniel's square bandana, checkerboard pattern. This was an item from that giant craft sale that I had spoke about in the last video, sold for $9.99 free ship. Next item we had going out the door was a pair of these women's democracy pants in the plum/wine color. They were the Freedom Ankle Skimmer variety and sold for $26.99 plus shipping. And finally, the last item going out the door was this cool action Bible. It was a New Testament comic book. It was basically the New Testament in comic book form, which I thought was pretty neat. I picked this up at a garage sale for $1 and it sold for $9.99 plus shipping. All right, that's about it for me right now. Thanks again for joining. If you really liked what you saw, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.